Well, hello my lovelies. Oh, that's it, make you all feel sick as soon as I start. Okay, so I've grabbed just a few colours. I may not use all of them, but these are sort of the colours that I'm looking at. They do look a bit autumny, but you know, we are in spring. But I wanted to use this stamp set, but I'm going to use a couple of elements from these as well. Free as a Bird, Delicate Petals and Tasteful Touches. Delicate Petals will be going in the sale on the 1st of June. I will check the price of that because I have now sorted the pricing out of that one. Let me just quickly check. I'm going to do a video on just a run through, you know, a quick run through of the catalogue, because there is some really good prices in here. Oh, I saw it then. I saw it. There it is. It is now £8 for the stamps. So that's half price. So 16 down to 8. And the dies are half price as well. So they were £30 and they're 50% off. So look at those. They are beautiful. I've got quite a few videos and things on that. So I shall do a video and go through the catalogue quickly. And I'll probably upload it the same time as I upload this one. So let's get started. So we're going to start off with, I need a flower. So that was that one. Just pop them over there out of the way for a sec. I was going to say there's a stamp missing, but I know where it is. Right, so we're going to start with a flower, and we're going to start with Blackberry Bliss. And I'm going to do a wreath. So I'm just going to pop just a few random flowers. I might actually put 3 in each little group, but not necessarily stamp 3 times, because I stamped something similar the other day as a bit of a practice, and the paler flowers just seem to sort of disappear. So I just want to make sure that we can still see. And I just want a couple of them on their own, like so. Maybe one there, and that will do for that one. And I think that's all I'm going to use out of that one, I think. Never say never. Right, so grab, enjoy the moment. So I'm going to start with this one. I like to start with the larger ones and then work my way down to the smaller stamps. So I don't need to put it on a block that covers all of it, because I'm only going to use from about here up. So I don't need to show them. So this one I want to do in Crumb Cake. So I'm just going to go around and place where I feel I want them. You can, you know, it's up to you. It's your sheet, it's your stamp. You put things where you want to put them. And I don't do one sheet wonders very often, but seeing as I have this stamp set at the moment, I'm going to make the most of it. Don't want it to go off the page, so we'll just go there, and then I think I'll put one up there, and I think it needs one there. So there we go. So I'm not you know, saturating it with just randomly dotting, but it is still evenly kind of spread out throughout the 12 by 12 piece of paper. So this is a piece of 12 by 12 card, basic white cardstock. I've had it a while, but I haven't used it. I don't know why. Okay, I'm going to go with this one because I really like this one. I don't know why, but I do. So this one I'm going to do in Rich Razzleberry. Must remember to put the other ones away because I don't want any disasters. So I don't want a long stem, but I do want a stem because I want it to sort of poke out of somewhere. I don't know if you can see that down there actually. It's very hard to fit a 12 by 12 in my camera. So we're just going to pop it in where we can squeeze it. But it's so gorgeous. I think it's a seed pod, isn't it? Actually, Wendy, most of them are seed pods on this one. Oh dear. It is late at night actually, I would just like to point out. It's late for me. Okay, so we need another one over here. And maybe a little one there. And I think we'll have a short one. Just there. Okay. So I've just got my chamois to the side, so I'm just going to keep cleaning them as I go along because I find it's much easier to do that than to try and clean them all later. Because I can put them back in their box and not have to worry about them. So I could go to a smaller block now, so I'm just going to stop. Okay, swap to this one. And then this one I'm going to do in early espresso, but I'm going to stamp it off. So I have a piece of paper over here. Excuse my weekly planner scrap. I can't remember the last time I actually planned a week, to be honest. I don't tend to plan things these days because I never know what it's going to be like when I get up in the morning. So best not to plan. Just means I'm a little bit more spontaneous than I used to be. If I feel well, we go out. If I don't, we don't. Let's have a look. Put one there. I will have smaller stamps to squeeze into the gaps. So we're just going to keep going round and popping in. I forgot to stamp off there, didn't I? Oh dear. Never mind. It's alright. It's all good. Put that one there. And that one there. And then we'll have a couple more here somewhere, I think. Maybe one there. And one here. There we go. Right, that looks. See how we're looking on the camera. We're not too bad really. Got most of it in the camera, on the screen. Just clean that one off. Okay. Oh, do you know, I used to love these. We called them helicopters when we were little. And you just get them and throw them in the sky and watch them fall. Right, soft succulent this time. Now this one again, I don't want to use the full stem because I don't want everything to look like it's dangling. So I'm just going to go in and pop. Now this does look quite dark, but it does dry lighter than that. Look, see? Oh no, I didn't. I thought I'd stamped up loads of that then. Okay, so I'm going to put another one over here. And some over here. One up there. But, you know, there's something very therapeutic about making cards. And actually, once I know a lot of people that, you know, they're scared to do a one sheet wonder. And I know why. It's because you think it's, you know, if you make a mistake, it's a whole page, but there's never mistakes with stamping. There's always a way to get around it, and there's always the other side. You know, there's no wrong way. Everyone has their own ways with everything. So, you know, everyone has their own ways of cooking and, you know, lots of things. So it's the same with stamping. You have your own style, you know. I really like, my favourite thing with stamping, that's what you should do. Put in the comment below what your favourite thing to do is with craft. So personally, I love to stamp scene building. So especially when it involves a cute character. As you all know, I love them. And do we want the other one of them? Don't know if we need 2 seed pods, do we? No, I don't think we need 2 seed pods. So now I'm gonna go from this stamp set to another one, and then I'll come back to this one because I like the little, there's some little tiny seed pods in there that I like. Now I want the medium. I like the leaves in this one, and the medium, well, the small flower, because there's a bud, a flower and a big flower, but I don't want the big flower because it's a bit too big. So I'll just put that to the side for a moment while we do the leaf. So I'm just going to go round adding some leaves, and this is, I'm going to do a 2nd generation stamp with this one because it just gives it a sort of feeling of in the background. So, you know, it's not really dark or in your face as such, but it's, you know, it's there. You can, well, I can see it. I don't know if you can. You know. But yeah, so just going to go around and look for gaps. I have quite a few gaps here. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because I ain't stamped in it, but you know what I mean. So we've got a bit of a thing over here that I could put one into, and maybe here. Now don't worry about overlapping either, because, you know, in nature they do overlap. That is just the way things grow. I think I've spread out a little bit there, but I'm happy with it. I think it's pretty. And one more there, so that'll do for that as well. Then we're going to go to, actually I might use crushed curry for the small flower. My crushed curry's gone a little bit dark around the edges, but it hasn't, I don't think it's gone too bad. I think I might need to just give it a bit of a wipe down on the top. So I'm just going to go in now and just add some little flowers in some gaps. You know, if there's a gap, it needs a flower. And these are so cute, these ones. They're not filled, which is my only, you know, you can fill them. You could grab something to fill it in with, but I just like them as they are. They're so pretty. And, you know, turn your stamp. So stamp it once, turn it, stamp again. You can do single stamping in in certain places where you've just got enough room for one flower. Turn it, stamp it somewhere else, so that you're evenly spreading your crushed curry flowers around your wreath. So that's that one. So then we've got pumpkin pie, which is actually my last colour. I didn't think I'd use all them. Never mind. At least we're not wasting anything, eh? So then, you see, I love my... look at the mess in here. I love these, which are the sprays. So I'm going to use the taller one because it'll be stood out more. And I'm not going to use the orange for that because I want to use the orange for the 2 little seed pods. So I'm going to go back to Rich Razzleberry because I think it'll give a different shade to this one, because I think that's a distinctive stamp, so it does shade it for you, whereas this one is more of a solid stamp, so it gives you like a solid print. You'll see the difference now. So if I stamp this near there, you can see that there's quite a difference between the two. So I'm just going to find some spots that need some gorgeousness, because, you know, we all love a bit of gorgeousness. Okay. There. Seriously, never normally stuck for somewhere to put it. And again, you can do single sprays, double sprays. It's up to you. You know, it's your one sheet wonder. You do what you do you. If you want to copy mine for how I've done it, you carry on. I don't mind. You do it. I don't mind at all. And if you're happy with yours, then you're very welcome to post it over on my Woo's Creations page. And we do have a community page that is slowly building up, as I've not been doing YouTube for very long, or Facebook. So you can, it's called Woo's Creators Corner, and you are welcome to post on there pictures. I don't mind what craft you're doing on it. So, you know, I do embroidery and things as well, so you may end up seeing embroidery on there sometimes when I'm busy, or my kids or something. So it's like a little community. So if you want to pop something on there, you carry on. If you want to share a craft. So this one, I'm going to use pumpkin pie, and they're like little seed pods, and they go really nicely in some little gaps like this. We will need to add dottage as well, because we all love dottage in our lives, surely. But this one just, it just gives that little tiny pop of colour that's a bit different to all the other colours that we've put in. Okay, so there and there. I think that's about done. We haven't got any over here, have we? There we go. Okay, so for our dottage, I think it needs to be quite dark, so I'm going to use the Blackberry Bliss for the dottage. Now the dottage I'm going to use is from, no, do I use that one or do I use the Forever Fern one? I think that the Forever Fern one is probably better for this one, because I do find sometimes when I'm using the Quiet Meadow one, the middle dots are quite large, whereas excuse the state of it, the Forever Fern one has got more of a smaller dottage. So I'm just going to open my Blackberry Bliss, which is really dirty, I apologise, and I'm just going to go over and splat, basically. I'm just creating splatter onto my wreath. you just go over, and it doesn't matter where you put the, I mean, dottage can go anywhere you like, you know, you can go a little bit random if you feel like it. You don't have to, there's no set rules to dottage, just you need dottage. I think that's about it really. So how are we doing? I think we've got pretty much covered. Checking a few areas. And I think that's about it, to be honest. She says as she keeps going. There we go. So, there we go. Let me just move these out of the way so that we can have a look. So this is just a little, you know, you don't have to use this many colours even. So we've got crushed curry, mint macaron, blackberry bliss, pumpkin pie, rich raspberry, soft succulent, early espresso and crumb cake. And it does use a few stamp sets, I do apologise, but it's free as a bird, delicate petals, enjoy the moment, and tasteful touches. You know, delicate petals, I've only used the I call it firework spray, the spray from there, so you could get away with using like the bud from that one or something instead. You know, just work with whatever you've got, as long as basically what I like to do is I put the big flowers down first and then start with the big things and then just work your way down. So there we go. And then before I go, I just want to say, if you were interested in joining, at the moment there's a super duper offer and you can join the fun and you pay £99 and you get £154 worth of product. Now that doesn't mean, that's not a kit as far as they say, right, you will have this, 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 this and this in your kit. You can have anything you like out of the catalogue, so you choose what you want out of it. So if you decide that you don't really want your own business but you want to take us up on the offer of the discount every month while you're a member, then it's worth doing. If you're going to spend about £100 on some craft things, you may as well go the whole hog and go 100 and join. You get lots of, you know, there's lots of things you can get, even if you used it to buy a new machine, you know, a die cutting machine, or there's a stamparatus, or there's, you know, or if you want to buy a load of stamps, there's just, it's honestly, it's a really, really good offer at the moment. So if you're interested, just give me a shout. I can go through things with you. And then we do have the sale, so I'm going to pop a video up probably at the same time as this one or just after, and I will be going through the sale catalogue. So let's have a little close-up of this before we go, so you can see. So then when I cut it up, which I will be doing, I probably will cut it into 6 probably. So if I do cut it up, I will probably do a video with that, with making them into cards. So I'll call this part 1 then, and then I'll make another video in a couple of days when I'm going to cut them up. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you would like to follow me over on Facebook, while you're on YouTube at the moment, please give me a like. It's like helping me grow my little business. Also, if you would like to subscribe, press the bell and click all. You'll be notified of all videos that I upload, and also when I do my premiering, which is like me trying to go live on YouTube, because I need to get 1,000 subscribers before I can actually do a live on YouTube. But I do a live on Facebook at 8:30 on a Saturday, British summertime, and 8:30, and we have a giggle and a laugh, and then I do upload the replay. So if you want to watch a replay to see what we get up to on a Saturday, you carry on. I'm quite happy. So thank you so much for watching. I'm blathering now, I apologise, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you. Bye bye.